broken weakness, Scelesta.
She smiled like someone who had once been chosen. She knew exactly how to find the broken. She learned the language from the inside out. She'd been a child once before she learned what power was about.
She brought them in with promises and warmth. Said someone finally sees you, you belong. And somewhere in her she may have known the cost. She paid it once herself, and still she chose.
And when they finally spoke, they sharpened every broken piece of them and used it like a knife. Look at their record, look at their past. Look how unstable, how long do you think a lie like that lasts?
Blame the damage for the wound. Call them crazy, call them liars, while the powerful stay cool and the machine never tires.
They came forward and we buried them alive.
This is what we do to children who somehow still survive.
They woke up in rooms they didn't choose to enter, with gaps where memories should live. Told that no one would believe them anyway. Told what happens to the ones who try to live.
They watched it happen to the ones beside them. Were handed silence wrapped in fear.
We know where your family is, we know your mother.
The thread was always crystal clear.
And everyone who knew and kept their silence, kept their comfort, kept their hands clean of the truth.
Look at their record, look at their past. Look how unstable, how long do you think a lie like that lasts? Blame the damage for the wound. Call them crazy, call them liars, while the powerful stay cool and the machine never tires.
They came forward and we buried them alive.
This is what we do to children who somehow still survive.
Drugs were not the disease. The drugs were how they learned to breathe. When no one taught them any other way, when their minds were already acid age 8. The record to break down the years that went wrong.
Those are not their character.
Those are the crime stains. Every person in that room who said nothing. Every official who looks away. Every lawyer who called them unstable. Every friend who said, I don't want to get involved. You are not innocent, you are not neutral.
You were part of the machine.
And she sits in prison now with a deal she took, while others walk in titles, wearing suits.
She took the fall for ones with more to lose, the ones still holding power that they should never use. They gave her up just far enough to save themselves, and gave the ones above her cleaner shells.
The system didn't break, it worked exactly right. It ate the ones it needed to and kept the rest in line. No more look at their record, look at their past. The record is the evidence that damage
the machine keep grinding.